Hello everyone and welcome to another UK sim review. Got a little bit something different today because it's not a UK sim review, it's a UK sim review preview. It's obviously, you can see, it's Train Sim World. This is the public beta, and obviously it's not a review because everything's subject to change because it's beta. But I just thought for those people that have not seen it or don't have the Pioneer pack, then it's something that you guys might want to see, because ultimately it is going to affect all of us if we want to continue playing new add-ons that are, I want to say train simulator based, but train, simulator based, not as in train simulator based. Because obviously in a few years' time, this is going to be the future, allegedly. Obviously, we're still going to have Train Simulator, and no doubt people are still going to make add-ons, but Dovetail Games are probably eventually just going to focus on this thing. So it's a case of let's have a go at the beta, see what you got. So I've played a few of the tutorial scenarios, sessions, whatever. This is the first one that I'm just showing you. It made sense just to kind of walk through. It's, as a first impression, it's very much focused on the being a person in a world, as opposed to at the moment you're the train driver, but there's no sense of moving about the cab other than the views. This, as you can see, if you've played any other game, so obviously it's based on the Unreal Engine, so if you played Unreal, for example, or if you've part the Star Citizen beta or any of those games that basically use the Unreal Engine, then it's that sort of I can walk around and interact with a world type feel, as opposed to just, we start scenario and I'm sat at the cab of the train. Or if you've got some of the other type scenarios where you're kind of stood on the platform but there's no sense of you. When you look around you can't see your hands or anything like that, or move, and then when the train turns up you've got to click it and then you start driving it. So this is a very different experience. Obviously you can see me kind of looking around and trying to get a feel for what we do and going through the basic control scenarios. Obviously, again, it's beta, everything's subject to change, so at the moment load times are really bad, they're very long, but obviously they've not optimised the code yet probably, and it takes a while for the actual game engine to load. There's a few weird things where you try and use the keys on the keyboard and it doesn't actually work, but then you have to drag the things with the mouse and that does work. Occasionally frame rate, you get a weird frame rate blip and lock up. You might see it in the video a bit later on, but again, it's beta. Off what I've seen from other games that use the Unreal Engine, like I say, Star Citizen, I'm a beta person of that, a backer, however you want to call it. So I've got the alpha. I've not even got beta. We've got the alpha build at the moment. It's very much like that. So providing they invest the time, then I'm sure Dovetail Games will get it right and iron everything out. But it looks good, as you can see. There's shadowing, there's dynamic shadows. The cab's very much, what's the right word? Textured. It feels much more like a working environment than maybe some of the stuff in Train Simulator where it's a bit static. It's hard to try and find the right words, because certainly if you download the Armstrong Paris add-ons and you look at one of my reviews of it's a class 2 or 5 that I did, that cab feels really great. It's got the movement and that lot, but this is probably a one-up from that sort of thing. So looks good. Obviously it's beta. There's subject to everything changing. But yeah, it's a pleasant surprise. Obviously it's not UK stuff, so this American stuff doesn't interest me one bit. But I thought, well, I'm going to use the beta. I'm going to get out to you guys so you can have a look and see for yourselves if you've not got the beta. I will do more videos. If they keep pushing out beta updates, because obviously this is public beta 9, and just give you guys a feel for what it looks like. And other videos I'm probably just going to put up and just kind of put a section up and not talk. Obviously, this is initial impressions of the beta. What is a bit different? So when you log into it, first you have to create a sort of My Dovetail Games account. You have to register email address and password. I'm guessing, the blurb sort of talks about true multiplayer in a bit, where people can be in a world and actually be all the people driving the trains and things like that. I'm guessing that links to all that kind of stuff. And then you create a driver profile for all the people in the UK. Mine is, train driver McTrainface. But yeah, that's me, if you can actually find me. Don't think that functionality's there yet. But there we go. That's everything that you can see at the moment. There's not a lot to say. The weather stuff looks good, and how things can change. It does feel a lot more dynamic. It feels much more like a living world. But at the moment, that's about as far as I've got to go. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna leave the video rolling. You can watch what you want, and you can see what I've done through the tutorial. So yeah, this is the first walkthrough, the first tutorial. I'm gonna post some more later on. So hope you found this video useful. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll have a normal review up very, very shortly, and we'll catch you very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.